Hi, my name is Katrina, and today I'm going to be presenting my project, Digital Thrifting. The aim of this project is to advance the thrifting industry in Malta, whilst also promoting the idea of reusing and recycling materials from a young age. The project itself is a social media-based business idea that targets initially students, mainly people, members of Gen Z and the millennial area, as these are the ones who generally search for cheaper alternatives as they are on a budget, and also tend to be more open-minded to change. In relation to climate, this idea struck me when I realized the devastating effects the fashion industry has on the environment, particularly relating to carbon emissions, chemical pollution, as well as excessive water consumption. In addition to this, most fast fashion organizations have horrible violations of human rights and are often treat their workers very cruelly. So what is the project itself? The project itself is an online social media-based platform where people have the opportunity to both buy and sell materials which they no longer require but others could want to use. What sets this project apart from other thrift shops is that the sellers would obtain a percentage of the profit made from what they donate. Furthermore, once this project is actually established, the project can be transferred to schools where students can have competitions between year groups or different classes. They can each take over the page for a day, a week, depends on the size of the group naturally, and they can have the opportunity to sell as many items as they can from what they no longer require. The winning group can then use the funds to organize an activity during school hours, which is obviously a great incentive for all students who would look for most reasons to get out of lessons and have fun activities. So I feel like one of my main advantages is that I am a member of my target demographic. I am a teenage girl, so I'm quite interested in fashion, and I've had many discussions with people my age about how we'd like to thrift, but unfortunately in Malta, when you go, it's very old clothing that doesn't really appeal to people. And since we're on a budget, we do tend to then shift fast fashion in the, companies such as Shein, which is horrible for the environment and horrible for human rights. I feel like my weakness would be actually getting the project started, as although I do use social media, I don't post that much, I don't have a large following, so I would have to found it and also find the initial stock and the initial people who are willing to work with me, and find, and maybe find a storage system so that it's an organized business. My goals would be to reduce consumption of fast fashion and provide a viable alternative. I believe that this project is actually very feasible in Malta, as we do have the younger generation does have the passion to actually make a change, and if it's made more accessible, then people are more likely to actually partake in it. It will also encourage climate change mentalities, as well as the business mind in children from a young age, especially if it is implemented in education. So thank you, and I hope you liked it.